love, loyalty, justice, and revenge. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam. Look, hope you had a great weekend. Some very exciting news. I have the brand new trailer for The Last Duel in front of me, directed by my favourite director of all time, Ridley Scott, and starring Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, and Ben Affleck. This is a film I've been really looking forward to. It's an epic for the ages, set in 14th century medieval France. I read the book last year. It's a fantastic story. It's utterly epic. The trailer is here. I'm really excited to check it out, and I think this could rival Gladiator as Scott's greatest ever work. I'm so pumped for this. I have the trailer in front of me, but we've got to check it out. So here we go, The Last Duel. I think this one's going to be really epic, and it's time to get really excited. So here we go.
There is only one question that matters. Do you swear on your life that what you say is true?
My father told me my life would be blessed with good fortune.
Ooh, they've nailed it. That's exactly what it's like described in the book. Exactly that imagery. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, look at that plate. Plate map.
Good wife.
Jean Courage, moderate.
And then was judged and shamed by my country.
Ben Affleck. Oh.
I say before all of you, I spoke the truth.
Oh. Hell,
The most unspeakable charge has been brought against you.
Jacques Legris entered our home. He attacked me.
The accusation is false.
I am telling the truth.
The truth does not matter. There is only the power of men.
This should be settled quietly.
I'm innocent!
I request a duel to the death.
If you lose, your wife will suffer dire consequences.
One of us has lied. Let us let God decide.
You do not believe me.
I am risking my life for you.
You are risking my life so you can save your pride.
This is fierce. So goodness. Oh, yes.
The penalty for bearing false witness is that you are to be burned alive.
I will not be silent.
Oh, God. Jodie. Jodie. She's going to win an Oscar for this. Oof. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, October 14. Guys, that was absolutely phenomenal. The Last Duel, directed by Sir Ridley Scott, my favourite filmmaker of all time, and I can just say that looks phenomenal. What a trailer, what a movie. But let's break it down. So The Last Duel is based on an incredible true story set in 14th century medieval France. It's the story of two knights, Sir Jean Courage, played by Matt Damon, and his squire, who then became a knight, Jacques Legris, played by Adam Driver. So the story is, while he was away on campaign in Scotland, Courage, Legris broke into Courage's house and raped his wife, Margaret, played by Jodie Comer in the film, and Courage found out about this and wanted to avenge his honour, wanted to avenge his wife's honour, and he petitioned the French king at the time to allow him to duel Legris to the death. Now, the interesting thing is that it was, the whole idea being that whoever was lying, whether it be Courage and Margaret or Legris, God would decide thereby, in the duel, God would favour the winner. And the basic story is that if either knight would have paid with their life, and if Courage dies, Margaret would be, burnt at the stake. So it's unbelievably high stakes. I read the book last year. The book is fantastic, written by Jager. You can find it on Amazon. it's a fantastic read. It's one of those books you get over the weekend, you finish in a weekend. It's that good. And really interesting, the story in the book really is about the judicial battle that Courage has to fight in order to allow him to duel Legree to the death, because Legree is favoured by their liege lord, played in the film by Ben Affleck, and there's a lot of tension in the story about just trying to get the right to duel him to the death, and I think that will take up a big part of the movie. The duel is present in the book. It's in the last act of the book, and it's an epic fight. And just from what we've seen, they've totally captured it. Medieval combat at its best. They're in full plate mail. Matt Damon, Adam Driver looking fantastic. And having seen the trailer, I've really got to say though, I mean, the key character in the film really is Jodie Comer as Margaret. Like, she totally owns the role. She's fantastic. I absolutely loved her performance in this just from the trailer alone. And I'm going to say it, like, Oscar winner. I think she won the Oscar for this. It looks like a phenomenal performance. And look, the story of The Last Duel, it's a heavy story, man. It is not a happy-go-lucky story. It's a very serious story. It's about honor and love and betrayal and a horrific crime and the will to be able to challenge this, for one night to be able to challenge the other to a fight to the death. It's life and death. The stakes could be higher. It's an incredibly powerful story. And again, I honestly say, please go read the book. The book is amazing. Like, you'll literally read it in a weekend. It's an amazing story. And Ridley Scott, again, he's a master filmmaker. He's my favorite filmmaker of all time. I love all his films. Whenever there's a Ridley Scott movie on TV, I'm watching it. I absolutely love what Ridley Scott does as a filmmaker, and he's really in his element here with The Last Duel. He's a world builder, he's an artist, he's a guy who looks at a canvas and paints, and his canvas is, of course, the screen. Gladiator, Kingdom of Heaven, All the Money in the World. He's a phenomenal filmmaker, and I'm really excited to see what he gets to bring with The Last Duel. The trailer is fantastic on every single level, and it's clearly it's going to be one of the best films of the year. So I highly recommend you get excited for this. Just every single part of this trailer looks amazing. Matt Damon looks on point. Adam Driver looks great. Jodie Comer, I mean, she's the star of the show in my opinion. This really is her movie. Ben Affleck looks great. I mean, he's blonde, like blonde Ben Affleck. He totally looks unrecognizable. He looks completely developed into the character. And one of the great things about this film is that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, I mean, they wrote the script. They wrote the script together. They adapted the book along with another writer named Nicole Hofstetter. And the idea was that they saw the story as a story of perspective. And Ben and Matt wrote the male perspectives, so Courage and Legree, and Nicole wrote the female perspective of Margaret. And you can really see that in the trailer. It's really a story of different perspectives and stories coming together and clashing. And but the script looks. I mean, I haven't read the book. I know what the story is going to be like, and it's going to be amazing. I know what the story is. I'm not going to say. I mean, look, it's a historical event, so you can read about it. But I would suggest you read the book, or maybe you don't want to read the book. Maybe you want to watch it just going in blind. But it is a phenomenal story, and the fact that Ridley Scott has brought this to life just looks amazing. I absolutely love this trailer. I loved everything about it, and I really cannot wait to see this on the big screen. Like, the big screen is, this is a story about why we go to the movies. We go to the movies to watch films like this, and this one is just going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. I think this one's going to be an incredible film, and I really cannot wait to see what Ridley Scott brings to life. It's just epic. It's an epic story, and I really cannot wait. So, October 14, mark your calendars. The Last Duel, this film just looks absolutely incredible, and I think we're going to be in for one hell of a rush, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be everything you could want, and literally, this is going to be one of the best films of the year. So, I'm really excited for The Last Duel. So, really, really excited.
You do not believe me.
I am risking my life for you.
You are risking my life so you can save your pride.
The penalty for bearing false witness is that you are to be burned alive.
I will not be silent.
So guys, there you go, there's my full reaction for The Last Duel. Are you excited for this trailer? I know you are, I know I am. I mean, Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, Ben Affleck, and Sir Ridley Scott. It doesn't get better than that. I mean, 14th century medieval France. This is the stories of knights and ladies and sword fights and epic, romances and epic betrayals and epic revenges. It's just, this film is going to be epic. It's going to be in cinemas on October 14. This is a film you're going to want to watch on the big screen, and I cannot wait to see how it all unfolds. It just looks magnificent, and I think we're going to be in for one hell of a rush. So, again, please let me know what you think below in the comments. Of course, you can hit me up at SpicyPulp on Facebook and Instagram. Really easy to find me. And of course, mark your calendar for October 14 because you are not going to want to miss out on this one. It just looks fantastic. And, let me know what you think. And of course, I'll talk to you next time.